From big box delivery companies to food and grocery delivery apps, we share our roads with more delivery drivers than ever. Getting into a crash with a delivery truck or someone dropping off an order may be a more complicated process than a crash with a regular driver. So we're joined right now by attorney Dawson to learn all about handling these types of wrecks. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Glad to be here again.
Great to have you here today. We were talking before we started rolling here. We use these apps all the time. So who is responsible if a delivery driver causes a wreck?
So it really depends on what stage of the delivery they're in. Are they just driving around hoping to pick up a passenger or pick up a delivery? Are they actively going to get the food? Have they accepted the order? So that is going to trigger different policies. So it really depends on the intent of the driver at the time. So assuming that your DoorDash driver is going to either get your food or has grabbed your food and is on the way to get you, that will trigger DoorDash's or Uber Eats or whoever, their policy will then cover you.
Okay.
So you really have to know what to look for there, because that doesn't show up on the police report. You really have to do some digging behind the scenes, and that's why who you hire matters. And so if we are able to figure out that a DoorDash driver is the one who blew through the red light and plowed into you and caused serious injuries, well, all of a sudden we have $1 million+ in coverage we can go after. A lot of times more than that. In all actuality, they like to try to limit that as well. Versus again, their initial policy denying it. So your all-state policy is not going to cover you when you are in the scope and course of doing business. It is for personal use, unless you have contacted them and said, hey, I drive for Uber or DoorDash and I want to have this rider on my policy. So they love to deny, and we have to kind of sift through and figure out who's responsible for it. But yeah, it really depends on, again, what actually they are doing at the time for the it's the same thing for Uber and Lyft drivers, kind of what exactly are they doing at the time.
Okay, are companies like Amazon and Uber Eats ever liable?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Amazon's a very different beast, right? Because if their vans are out there driving, they're working for Amazon. They like to set up a lot of independent contractors, so DLPs, and they do that to insulate Amazon from liability. So what Amazon will do is they'll hire this third-party logistics company to do those deliveries. And recently, big shout out to the guys over at Yarborough Applegate, good friends of ours, great lawyers. They popped Amazon for $46 million in a first of its kind in the country case, where Amazon said, hey, we only have it's not us. It's $1 million with the third-party logistics company. And as you dig into it, we all know Amazon's telling this driver what to pick up, where to go, minute by minute, everything about it. And so they did a great job of showing that there was an agency there's control, and getting into the ability to be able to sue Amazon specifically for that. Again, great lawyer by those guys. They had a great case to do it on, and really hit a home run. And I think we'll make that a little bit easier for the rest of us out there when Amazon's trying to use that as a shield. So you really have to know what you're doing and making sure that you don't just accept that first. $1 million might sound like a lot. We had a case recently, against a hotel company, and they said we only have $1 million. And after years of litigation, we found multiple policies and ended up getting $9 million on that case. There's a lot of lawyers out there that would take the first $1 million and say, hey, we did a great job. We got $1 million. We got the entire policy. But you really have to know, and look at it and go, I think there's probably more here. And do that extra digging, get into the litigation, do discovery, and find out what's really there. So again, this is why we say who you hire matters. Do your homework. There's a lot of great law firms out there. We certainly think we're one of them. Like I said, Yarborough's a great one. Love those guys. But yeah, make sure you're hiring the right law firm so that you're not getting yourself less money than you're owed.
Yes, we'll definitely go to inpain.com to get in touch with the Thumbs Up guys. They're there to work for you, to make sure to find you all the money that you can get in these claims for sure. Or you could just call that number right there on your screen. Brandon, thank you so much.
Thanks.